everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, we are down here, Blackwater, Great Plain, or some such Great Plain. I don't know where the game's going to take us from here on in, but I think it's probably going to keep us in and around this area, and maybe even going down to kind of this area where I believe there's some undiscovered land that may have some relation to the first game, perhaps. So whether or not we're going to get to adventure forth anywhere where we have been from now on in remains unknown to me. So I'm going to have to do this now. Now I could have started the session here, but I thought, you know, we'll go and ride on there right from where we are. Because it'll be fun to take one last ride as we head initially to around about there. It's a long way, but you know, some pilgrimages need to be made. So we'll start the journey and get to stepping. So what we're doing is, some of you will probably know the location, some of you may not, as the case may be. But for those of you that don't know the location, we are going to visit an old friend, an old brother in arms. We are going to visit the grave of Arthur. So we'll enjoy the ride. You never know, we may stumble across an event or two on the way. So speaking of, are these graves? Speaking of graves, are these graves? I don't know. Lots of crosses. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. Anyway, we'll not busy ourselves with that. So we're going to go and we're going to pay our respects. We're going to see Arthur's grave and you know, sign off properly, because it's still that it's been a while since I've finished the main game, but it's, you know, I still can't help but feel that things were left unfinished. I know Arthur passed away. I know, you know, that's the way it ended. But it just doesn't. Until we visited the grave and said our goodbyes formally, you know, I think there will be no closure. So we'll go and do that, and then we'll probably, whilst we're up in the area, we're probably going to visit just one more grave. I mean, obviously Hosea and Lenny, you can find their graves. Eagle Flies, you can find his grave. You can even find the graves of the people who we have never seen in this game but heard about, such as the Collanders, or one of the Collanders at least. The girl that Dutch killed, I think. You know, Kieran, Sean, all these people, their graves can be found. We've never seen any of them. But with all due respect to those people, there's probably only, well, there's this, obviously Arthur's needs to be done. So we'll go and do that. But there's one more person whose grave I would really like to see as well. And I'll leave that one a bit of a surprise until we get there. Or until we start making our way there, and then you'll probably figure it out before we do get there. But for now, we'll just continue onwards. It's very busy today on the road, isn't it? To get there. But whilst we ride all that way, and we are now in the realms of the second part of the epilogue, this is the final part of the epilogue as far as I could tell, you know, the game is coming to an end. So, you know, it's going to be, I'm going to use this time just to reflect on how much I have thoroughly enjoyed this game. You know, it's been an absolute blast. It really has. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time with it. Although I do appreciate the epilogue, I do kind of wish the game would have ended as with Arthur's death. You know, I think that would have been a perfectly fine place to end it. I don't know if anybody else had the same feeling, but you know, playing as John and continuing on with this rather mundane existence is kind of strange after such a monumental end to what was an absolutely marvellous character. You know, having played as Arthur, grown attached to Arthur in this particular world, and seeing him fall so valiantly like he did, that should have been it, in my opinion anyway. Interesting to see if you think anything different, but yeah. And that's probably one of the reasons why this epilogue, or this, you know, my sort of uploading of the epilogue has taken a bit of a slowdown, because I've kind of found it hard to motivate myself to continue onwards. I actually physically feel like I've already finished the game, and this is just a little bit extra. That's the way I feel. But if there are little, mind you, saying that, in saying that, as I'm just thinking now, you know, the game did leave a little bit of taste in the mouth, didn't it? Because that no good rat Micah managed to obviously outlive Arthur, knowing full well what we, you know, us knowing full well what the snake and what he did. And I mean, thankfully, I got I probably got one of the best endings you could possibly get. I've seen some of the other endings, and Micah is probably painted in an even worse light in some of those endings. So, you know, we haven't had the satisfaction. Get out of my flipping way! Oh! Look what happens when you obstruct me with your damn carts! You imbeciles! It's okay, Rachel, it's okay. Just a slight slip. Good grief. Dear. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Yes, the ending, if the game did end as and when it did, without any further ado, we'd have been left with a bit of a bitter taste, given the fact that Micah slunk off without a trace, almost. I don't know for certain. I haven't done any reading. Still spoiler free for me. Fingers crossed and touch wood. But I'm sensing that we may get some closure with regards to that no good twat. That's putting it mildly. So, if that's all we get from this epilogue, well, you know what? I'll happily take the several hours we spent milking cows and putting up fences if it just gives us that.
They got the wrong man. You're after my brother.
Taking this one in. Stay out of our way.
So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm still hoping that that's what we get. I'm also hoping that we might still get to see Dutch one more time. It probably won't be an amicable meeting. We know for sure that we're not going to kill him because he's in the first game, which is set obviously after this particular time. But it'd be kind of nice just to see him once more. I don't know for what reason we would want to see him again, or what context we will see, you know, if we do. But I just want to see Dutch one more time. As strange as that may be. You know, he was a fool. He was an ambitious fool. Now, he did some dastardly things towards the end when Arthur was pressing him and whatnot. Left Arthur for dead, remember? At one point. But he was just a deluded fool, chasing money, almost maniacally at the end, you know, without thinking about the consequences or the cost to the rest of the group, putting people's lives in jeopardy, chasing this one last score, blinded and blinkered. But yeah, I would like to see him one last time. That would also probably help to bring a bit of closure. So if to get complete closure for me in this second part of the epilogue, I hope to see Dutch again one more time, to maybe even see Sadie one last time. I think we'll probably see Sadie again. No, I'm not asking for much, am I? Get to... okay, we're here. Oh, right, okay. This is literally like finding a needle in a haystack right now, because I kind of know roughly where it is, but not exactly where it is. Now, I don't know if it's actually here or if it's a little bit further up. I may need to Google while I'm here. Nope, that's not going to happen. Right. Okay, so we are here. And apparently it's on a hill or on a mountain somewhere.
Okay.
Snake alert, snake alert, snake alert. It's okay, it's okay.
Slow now.
Okay, so I think it's probably that rather than this. This doesn't look... Oh, it could be up there. No, I don't think it was as far down as that. Right. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me, folks. All right. I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing it. Google is our friend. Kinda.
It's okay.
Look at that, a little house with a mud roof, like a little hobbit house. What is that? Mysterious Hill Home. Why am I putting this in? I wonder who lived in this odd home. Is this like an Easter egg or something? What the flipping hell is this? A little hobbit house. Strange. Anyway, we can... I think it's up there. I have no clue how we're going to get up there. But we're going to try. So, Horsey, you can stay down there whilst we kind of make our way up the mountain. This is probably not the best way to go. Nope. Oh dear, that's definitely not the best way to go. Okie dokie, that's not good. Up here. Aha. Better. Better indeed. Right. Big bird in the sky as well. Yo! No! And visions are sliding right the way down. Okay, here we are. Look, here we are. What a view as well. We made it. Wow. What a view. Okay, I'm trying to read. Don't think you can read the. If it says anything. around the edge. Oops. Rest in peace, my brother. Oh, my face is a right state. Look at my face. Well, he's been laid to rest in a rather glorious spot. I mean, this view is absolutely stunning. Okay, well that was, I enjoyed that. That was nice. Oop. Oop. It's one way to get down, right? It's been quite a nice little journey here. We've
good girl now.
Stumbled across a hobbit house, and oh, is that the turtle? Is that a turtle site? This could be a house belonging to one of those bloody Chelonian people. Anyway, yeah, so we've seen a hobbit house, and we've yeah, look at that. We've got Arthur's final resting place. I think that's it. Actually, this is probably the drawing for the hobbit house. Okay, how far is the next? The next grave is a little bit of a trek as well, but it's not a million miles away. Let me get my bearings here. Do I know where it is? Yes, I do. It's round about there. Okay, let's continue on. Let's continue on our journeys of visiting graves. This is the last one. So, what time are we on? 2:15, plenty of time. The day is yet young. Plenty of time indeed. Okay. So yeah, well, as I was saying before I realised that we arrived at our destination, is that, yeah, just a couple of things that I would like to see happen before the game finishes to give me complete and utter closure. One last parley with Dutch. Maybe saying goodbye to Sadie. Ooh, we're going up here, up here. No, 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 no. Yeah, one last. Oh, no, no, no! This is a very perilous path, man.
Out of the way! What are you doing?
Shut up! Look, have you seen the narrowness of this path? Any false step and one should fall to their demise. Almost happened to me on more than one occasion. I dare not look at the view here because it's treacherous. So yeah, Sadie, goodbye to Sadie. One last parley with Dutch, and let's kick Micah's ass. Put a bullet between his eyes and sign off good style. And then I'll be happy. Okay, it's a nice lake. This reminds me of one of those narrow, windy, twisty paths that you get in places like Tossa de Mar and Corsica and such. You know, the really treacherous, winding paths where you're in a coach and you're driving on this very narrow road up a really windy hairpin after hairpin. The bus makes a turn and it almost overhangs off the edge. Perilous cliff on one side. You know, that kind of scenario where you're actually hanging onto the coach headrest, you know, the seat headrest in front of you, cacking your pants as you're looking down a sheer drop. Yeah, that kind of situation. I speak from experience. It happened in, actually it wasn't any of those places where that happened to me, but the worst of it, it was, we were on a Norwegian fjord cruise and we were Is it Gairanga? I think it might have been Gairanga. But we were going up to the top of this, I'm saying mountain, but it was whether it's a glacier, to the top of a glacier, I think it's effectively. And this road was so twisty. We were going ever higher and higher and higher, and I just happened to be on the side of the coach that was overlooking the drop. It was not good. It was not good at all. Seems we've had a lot of rain over the past couple of sessions. Maybe it's just the area we're in, climate and all that. Let's get him back down close. Wait, let me look at this. Taking the shortcut here. Could be a mistake, but hey ho, we're going to live life on the edge. Shortcut, head straight for the victory condition. Like capture the flag on some first person shooter. Do you go straight for the flag? Is it worth it? Do you try and pick a few people off first? What do you do? What do you do? Nope. Go straight for it. Hopefully catch them by surprise. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Perhaps the only surprise is if we make it out of here alive, because we seem to have reached a rather steep looking area where, well, one false step and it could be curtains. In fact, this actually might be where we need to be. In fact, let me get my peepers. Let me get my peepers out here, because this could be where we need to be. Ah, it is where we need to be. There's a grave. And whose grave is it? It's another great view. It's good old Susan Grimshaw. God rest her soul. She was quite the character, wasn't she? No feistier woman have we ever seen. Shot in the gut by none other than shitbag Micah. Just in case we need a bit more ammunition, a bit more fuel to the fire, for motivation to want to kill that man. Don't worry, Susie. Should I say Miss Grimshaw? To give you the proper respect you deserve. We'll avenge you. I hope. Right, we've got a long journey back to Uncle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get there and I'm going to cut this out of the video at this point. You know, we've enjoyed the rides to both graves, but I will spare you the arduous trek back to Beecher's Hope. So see you very shortly. Okay, so we are back home, I suppose. We have our custom attire back on again, and we are ready to pop in and check in on Uncle, having paid our respects to fallen comrades. Okay, Rachel, do you mind getting out of my way? What are you doing? Obstructing me. Actually, before we do that, we could. Can we? Can we use this campfire? It'd been cool if we could use a campfire to cook that beef we have before it goes off.
Working hard? It's the lumbago. If I overdo it, I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up or get out.
You can be so testy. What is it? Constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
You got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you. It's like rooming with the King James Bible.
Get up!
Oof!
I'm getting up. Oh, no, wait, what did I have to tell you? I went into town. I got a little drunk. Oh, shit! Well, we gotta go. We gotta go to Saint Denis. Charles Smith is alive, I reckon.
Charles Smith alive? Really?
I reckon. Unless I dreamed it all, and by the sound of it, not doing too good neither.
Okay. Get more blasts from the past, possibly, here. We've gone on the train.
Right, here we are.
Come on, let's get off.
All right.
Back in Saint Denis. I never liked this place.
Oh, yeah. No, me neither. All right. Let's go find that big sour bastard.
Sure. Let's split up.
Good idea. I'll take the saloons, you take the slum.
Now, how about I take the saloons and you take the slums?
Yeah, we're definitely not dressed for slums, to tell you that much. Right, saloon or fence? Uh-oh, I'm about to get run over. We'll try the saloon first. Oops, close. My horse is ready to meet me here. Jade Dragon Restaurant. I'm hungry right about now because my dinner's about 15 minutes away. So reading about Jade Dragon Restaurants and picturing some lovely, sweet salt and pepper chicken wings with good old Chinese chicken curry with some noodles for main course is definitely getting my juices flowing, I'll tell you that much. Doyle's Tavern.
Hey, partner, you seen a big Indian guy?
Indian? Sure. I've seen hundreds.
Big guy. Boxer, maybe? Likes fighting?
Yeah. Bare knuckle guy. Think he's fighting tonight over at St. Saturnine's.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
No problem, bud.
St. Saturnine's.
My stomach's awful sour.
Can I get a drink while I'm here? No?
It's okay.
Not in the middle of a mission. Don't drink on the job, John.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Do-Rag. Okay,
Let's
so
go, girl.
Saturnine's. What is that? Where is that? And how far is it? It's right there. Round the corner.
took you so long?
Uncle.
Oh, good lord. I was just beginning to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Asked that first barman I met, and he told me Charles was here. Not one of life's great mysteries, it turns out.
Folks, they love a surprise, but they hate a massacre. And you are a killer. We both know what you gotta do. I'm leaving now.
You don't know the half of it.
John?
Huh?
You're...
I'm alive. So are you. So's he.
That's Uncle?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm alive.
Uncle thought maybe you was in some sort of trouble.
Kind of. Just... I don't know. I'm throwing fights for a few dollars.
Throwing fights?
Sure.
And you like that?
Of course not.
So,
So... let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
sure. Abigail's still alive too, only she left me.
Excuse me. I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
Oh my god, but he's throwing fights, right?
Sure, I'm a fan of the wolf. Give me a bet on him.
Have I got a treat?
How much
for
have we
you?
given?
An epic battle between the descendant of ancient warriors and a not-so-noble savage. On my left, a ferocious battler from the valleys, Simon of Wales. And on my right, an Indian Hercules.
Charles, don't throw this one.
Savage,
Come on.
the
We can
untamed,
take the money
the unbeaten,
and get you the hell out of here.
unbeatable lone wolf. You know how this works. No weapons, no forfeiting, no crying like a beaten child. Everything else goes. You win by knockout, you win by retirement, or you win by death. Let's have a good fight, boys. Let's keep it clean, but not so clean.
Come on, Charles.
Pretend he's Micah. Come on, don't black out just yet.
Come on.
Knock him out.
Who's doing well? Who's doing very well? Come on, Charles.
What's he doing?
Oh, he's absolutely killing him here. Come on. Boof. Oh, yes. Boof. Nice job.
Come on, Lone Wolf. Gotta get you the hell out of here.
Hey, Lone Wolf, move. How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Here's your share, partner.
Thank you.
We just made the bed I said we
So you keen on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, my sense is you just need to lie low.
Where?
We got a little place up past Blackwater, in the high country.
Okay. I gotta grab my baggage. I booked a steamer heading upriver. That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Okay, boys. I'll meet you at the bridge outside Saint Denis.
What are you doing?
Just have a few urns of rum.
You're useless.
I am a deep thinker.
Be quick.
Come on.
It did bring us to Charles, to be fair to him. $40, is that it?
This way.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
My bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean back then? Arthur helped me get out. Gave me a chance to live, I guess. You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Oh, of course. I understand. He's where he would have wanted to be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me his satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in? I got it. I'm a bit of a draftsman myself nowadays.
He was a good man. As much as any of us could be.
Getting sick like that has to rattle a fella.
Rattle him or,
Come on, watch it.
or give him some kind of understanding. What his life was really all about.
Yeah? That makes sense.
Anyway, I heard all you were dead. Or I might have come looking.
And me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Who knows? Dead? Maybe? I'm not sure. I heard all kind of things, but one thing I know, he ain't around here. I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that time.
Nor me. Micah?
I hope that bastard's dead. You know, he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time. Or since before I got off Sisika.
They picked up Strauss. The agents. Made a real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Guess some folk is strong in ways you can't see.
Everything that happened. All those deaths. Micah?
None of us is innocent in that. Dutch, least of all. But I don't think we would have had to make those calls. All that mayhem. If it wasn't for...
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
I've only been here an hour.
Hey,
Oh no.
come over here.
What now?
Well, you go left, I go right. On three. Three.
Okay! Trouble follows wherever we go!
Couldn't have thrown that fight!
It's never just one fight.
Evidently!
Let's go. There's a wagon up there. I'll get my bag.
Good grief, we've only been together for 5 minutes and we're already up to old tricks! Oh dear. What would Abigail say? Climb over here. Damn it, let me get the other side. The game is freaking out on me here. There we go.
Okay. Where was Uncle gonna meet us?
Over the bridge going out of town. West.
Hold on.
Hold on! Charles is at the wheel!
You see any law?
Not yet.
Keep your eye out. Santa Lee ain't trying to leave.
Remember that. Only too well.
Anyone?
Good so far. The further we get from those gunshots, the better chance we have. Of denying it, at least.
No. We can't get caught. Martelli has the police chief in his pocket. If they take us in, we won't get out of the interview room.
I don't want to get in a shootout over this. That's not the man I try to be anymore.
No, I don't want that either. You see anything? I think we're clear.
If I ever want to go back, remind me that I hate Saint Denis.
Guido Martelli will happily remind you of that.
Give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple,
John! Charles! You boys been all getting up to no good?
kind of. Been getting shot at.
Well, they weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home.
Well, and then there were 3. So we're kind of reuniting all the gang members that are left alive, at least the good ones. Just need Sadie now, and we've got a decent entourage, you know? Although I've got a feeling Abigail wouldn't be pleased to see him. Probably. But I am. Pearson? Someone to cook the food? Alright, we are expanding. Look at this. got a little campfire going, just like the old times. Look at that, you can craft items at the main campfire. Oh, you can cook up some of that meat. Supplies, wagons. I'm liking this. Look at that, we've got actually the old style camp symbol. Oh, it's good, it's good. Right, I think we'll call a close to this session here, a little bit on the shorter side. But yeah, in the next one, it looks like we can go and speak with Sadie. So let's see if she wants to join us in our new camp. Until then, see you soon.